place. Due to the present scenario, we are not able to physically be present in classroom, and that's why I have brought up a small video on the subject, on the topic electricity. Let me remind, this video is for the grade 4 students. As our midterm exam is approaching very near, so I have made up a small video on the topic electricity that might help you in exam. So let's begin this chapter now. The electricity, or the sources of electricity. Before beginning, let me ask you a question. Do you know what is electricity? Electricity भनेको के होता? Yes, the smart board. What is it running on? Obviously the electricity. The light bulbs, what is it running on? Yes, definitely the electricity. What about the table fan? Table electricity also. And the device that you are using to see this video, the mobile phone maybe, or maybe laptop computers, what is it working on? Obviously the electricity. So this electricity has become an inseparable part of our life. Let's say so. Electricity चाहिँ हामीलाई नभन्ने त्यस्तो कुरा मध्येको एक बनेको छ. So it has become one of the major source of energy that we used to get. Therefore today we are again going to discuss on the same topic, the electricity. I hope this video makes you clear in the concept of electricity. Talk on the few topics, that is, first of all, why do we need the electricity? किन चाहिएको electricity? And finally we will be talking about what is electricity. And then after we'll be talking about the sources of electricity, and then after your time, the quiz time, that you will be answering us, and finally we shall be doing some exercises from the book, from the textbook also. So let's begin. First of all, why do we want the electricity? And the electricity किन चाहिन्छ? As I said before, we need electricity to run the devices, right? This smart board is using the electricity to run. The mobile phone, the screen that you're using, it also uses electricity, isn't it? So we need the electricity to do our various works. Over here it's all written. We need it for lighting, right? Electric bulb, for the powering appliances like refrigerator, washing machine, etc. Then after, to transport, as we use it in the vehicles, communications, telephone, mobile phone, etc. and etc. So without electricity, actually the life would be very different. पहिला इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब नहुँदा कति गाह्रो थियो हैन? टु स्टडी अल्सो वाज भेरी डिफिकल्ट. बेलुका भयो कि तब मोमबत्ती or kerosene lamp this सब बल्नु पर्थ्यो. The life was very difficult. But these days, if you just press a switch, the electricity, the bulb lights on. It's very easy, right? Therefore, this electricity has made our lives really very easier. So, what is electricity then? Actually, electricity is the flow of charge, or it's the flow of charge particles that we call as electron. Electricity भनेको चाहिँ electron को flow रहेछ. त्यसो के हो electrons भनेको? Over here you can see we are going to explain just after this. Actually, charge particles include positive protons and negative electrons. So, electric current is the flow of electrons around the circuit. Did you got it by the way? No? Let's understand more clearer. So, first of all, कुनै पनि substance, especially the conductors भनेको into electricity pass गर्ने substance. For example, metal. This pen is also a metal. Yeah, and that means it has the molecules. Molecules भनेको के हो? The smallest part that makes up this pen. Yeah, and if you go beyond that, you can find the atom. That atom, the picture of atom I have shown over here. This is an atom. Atom भित्र nucleus हुन्छ. भित्रको पार्टलाई हामी nucleus भन्छौँ. This is called the nucleus. Nucleus पछि you can see these oval parts. These are called as cell. And on these cells you minus this is called electrons. So actually this is a charged particle. यसरी हामीले electrons भन्छौँ. Metals or conductors let's say भित्र atoms हुन्छ. Atoms मा के हुन्छ? Electrons हुन्छ र electrons चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ? Charged हुन्छ. So यसैलाई यहाँ अब negative charge हुन्छ obviously यसैले. And over here you can see another electron, another atom. So what happens is यो यहाँ भएको यो electron जब अर्को atom को cell मा गएर migrate हुन्छ अथवा move हुन्छ, यसले electrons लाई flow गराउँछ. This calls the electrons flow, and this flow of the electrons it causes flow of charge. हो यही flow of charge लाई हामी के भन्छौँ? यसरी हामीले भन्छौँ electricity. let me remind you again. Certain substance, for example, the conductor, the pen, it contains atoms. Pen ma atom हुन्छ or metals ma atom हुन्छ. यो atom मा energy हुन्छ. We call it as electrons. यही energy, यही electron चाहिँ एउटा atom बाट अर्को atom मा migrate गर्छ भने this is called as flow of electron, and this flow of electron it causes the electricity. यही flow of electron हामीले के भनेर चिन्छौँ? Electricity भनेर चिन्छौँ. Then electrical conductors, के हो त conductors भनेको? or electricity flow नि कसरी होला? यहाँ हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. This is an electric bulb. Here is a battery. हैन यता bulb छ. This is a battery. अनि बिचमा over here you can find a metal clip. Do you find it? देख्नु भएको छ तपाईले metal clip. It's made of iron metal. So battery बाट wire bulb र metal clip मा चाहिँ join भएको छ. यहाँ ब्याट्री बाट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास हुँदा यो बत्ती बल्छ कि बल्दैन त? डेफिनेटली लाइट्स अप. यो बत्ती बल्न थाल्छ, त्यसैले त यहाँ हामीले हेर्दाखेरि यो मेटल क्लिपले इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कन्डक्ट गरेको पायो नि त, हैन र? सो दिस इज अ कंडक्टर. आयरन इज अ कंडक्टर. द वायर्स, the copper wire or another sort of wire, they are also called the conductors. So as you can see over here, electrical conductors all the materials that contains electron. Electron also matters. Electron भनेको हामीले भर्खर थाहा पायो, negative charge particles. In materials made of metal, the electron are free to move and carry the electrical charge. This makes them good conductors. So basically, conductor भनेको के रहेछ? Yes. Can you tell me the answer? What is conductor? Absolutely. Conductors, the substance which conducts electricity. The substance which pass the electricity to them, they are called the conductors. And note it that the conductors have the free electrons. Free electrons. So what about insulators, or let's say non-conductors? Yes, non-conductors or insulators, they are the non-metals. Conductor भनेको metal भने, non-conductor भनेको non-metal. Example, rubber, हेर्नुस् त, tire, plastic bottle. त्यसले इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कन्डक्ट गर्छ त? No, it cannot. Why? Because इनरसँग इलेक्ट्रोन्स हुँदैन. हुन्छ त? No. So इनरसँग इलेक्ट्रोन्स नभएको कारणले गर्दा they are non-conductors because their electrons are not free to move, right? Therefore they are called non-conductors. So after we know about the conductors, now let us know about the insulators. के हो त insulator भनेको? Conductor भनेको हामीले बुझिहाल्यौ that conducts electricity, but what are insulators? Or in another word, what are non-conductors? So over here you can see, what is this? Yeah, it's rubber, it's tire, and that's water bottle, it's plastic bottle. So these are called as insulator. But why are they called insulator? Because, yes please answer the question. Because they does not conduct electricity. Their electrons cannot move. They cannot conduct electricity because their electrons are not free to move. So they don't carry the electricity. About plastic bio, dry wood bio, then after all this substances like glass, etc. Inner electrons से move गर्न सक्दैन. So electron move भएन भने electricity conduct हुन्छ त? Definitely not. Therefore non-conductors or insulators are those substances which do not conduct electricity due to their immobility of free electrons. Electron move नगरेको कारणले गर्दा electricity conduct गर्दैन. So called insulators. You can see the example. Now sources of electricity, our main topic again. के हो त sources of electricity भनेको? Let me ask you a question. What is the source of heat? Correct answer, sun. हामीले sunबाट पाउँछौँ. Similarly, fire could also be the answer. What is the sources of light? Again, the answer could be the sun, electric bulb, etc. Then, what is the sources of electricity? Yes, the place, the things, the substances from which we can obtain electricity. It's called the source of electricity. As you can see over here, the devices or the natural things that produces electricity, they are called as the source of electricity. They are categorized as renewable and non-renewable. Renewable भनेको हामीले फेरि रिन्यू गर्न सक्ने, एकचोटि सकेपछि फेरि प्रोड्युस गर्न सक्ने. Whereas non-renewable भनेको एकचोटि सकेपछि त्यसलाई फेरि प्रोड्युस गर्न नसकिने. That cannot be renewed. Let's see the examples over here. Renewable हेर्नुस् त. Yes, this is the solar energy. Here's the solar energy. Hydropower, energy produced from the flowing water. Biomass, energy produced by the organic waste. Thereafter geothermal energy, wind energy. हामी सबै कुरामा एक एक गरी डिस्कस गर्नेछौँ. And similarly, there is non-renewable source of energy also oil, petroleum products, then after coal, nuclear energy, and then after the natural gases also. So these are the sources of electricity. Let's discuss them one by one. I hope you are getting everything. So for the first source of energy, let me ask you a question. What is this? Yes, can you tell its name? Absolutely. It's called battery. It's the battery that we use remote ma uses battery, watch ma uses a battery, etc. So this is a source of electricity, that is a battery. So battery कसरी electricity को source भयो त? You can see a normal cell over here. It's a battery. यसको भित्रै गए तपाईले यसको हाम्रो structure देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So inside it, if you see inside it over here, यता बिचमा black color को एउटा कार्बन रड छ. कार्बन रडको ठिक्क यतामा black color को डट देख्नु भएको छ. They are the powder, carbon powder. And this yellow color substance, they are the chemical, that is ammonium chloride base. So यहाँ chemical को कारणले गर्दा electricity store हुन्छ र त्यही electricity चाहिँ पछि गएर हजुर यो anode र cathode बाट अथवा यो दुईटा point बाट चाहिँ हामीले wire को थ्रुबाट युज गर्छौं. So this is a battery, source of electricity. We can get the electricity from the battery. Let's move on. Now, what is this? Absolutely, it's a solar cell, or we call it as a solar panel. So what is the solar panel? It's a source of electricity that gets the sunlight and converts it into the electricity. हैन त माथिबाट sunlight आउँछ. Yeah, the sunlight falls on these cells of the solar panel. They convert these sunlight into electricity and thereafter transfers those electricity through the help of wire and stores them in the battery. So this is another source of electricity, that is a solar panel. Now, what about this? Have you ever saw this anywhere? Yes, it is a generator. Yes, it's a source of electricity and its name is obviously the generator. So what it does बत्ती गएको बेला स्पेशली गाउँघरतिर हैन युज हुन्छ केही फेस्टिभलतिर obviously धेरै युज हुने गर्छ. So over here it is a car यसलाई खोलेपछि भित्र हामीले फ्युल हालिदिन्छ. डिजल पेट्रोल स्पेशली पेट्रोल हालिन्छ के पहिला केरोसिन पनि युज हुन्थ्यो. So after this there are few buttons, few things over here. If you turn it on, it produces the electricity. It consumes the fuel and produces the electricity. So this is about the generator, electrical generator as a source of electricity. So what is this then? Absolutely, it's windmill, right? It's a windmill, and it's also a source of electricity. Wind turbine we call it as also we call windmill also as wind turbine. It's the same thing. Now, अब यो windmill or wind turbine चाहिँ के हो त? Do you know about this? Yes. Due to the flowing air, the blades of the wind turbine rotate गर्छ र जब रोटेट गर्छ तब यता भित्र चाहिँ सर्टन गियर मेकानिजमको कारणले गर्दा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्युस हुन्छ हैन. टर्बाइनले इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्युस गर्छ. We have already studied in the classroom. We have some many videos also about that, and that electricity is carried out through the wires, the conductors, and stored up in the battery again. So this is another source of electricity, that is wind turbine. Now, what is this? Have you saw it anywhere? Yes, it is the dynamo. It's the dynamo. अब dynamo भनेको बेसिकली एउटा मोटर हो. हजुरले मोटर त देख्नु भएको होला नि. जस्तै इलेक्ट्रिकल रिमोट कन्ट्रोल कार हो. रिमोट कन्ट्रोल कार पनि मोटर हुन्छ. इट्स सेम डायनामो हैन. त्यहाँ चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिसिटीबाट मुभमेन्ट हुन्छ भने यसमा चाहिँ मुभमेन्टबाट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्युस गर्ने. लेट अस नो. ओभर हियर यु क्यान सी अ शाफ्ट. एउटा शाफ्ट तपाईले यहाँ देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ. This shaft rotates. This shaft rotates हुन्छ. Especially it's used in bicycles, the automobiles like bikes or the cars, etc. अनि यो जब रोटेट हुन्छ तब भित्रको यो ठुलो बडी पनि रोटेट हुन्छ. यहाँ हुन्छ कपरको वायर, कोइल बनाएर बसेको कपरको वायर हुन्छ र छेउछेउमा हुन्छ म्याग्नेट. यो सबै ब्ल्याक कलर देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ. दिस आर द म्याग्नेट्स. यस, जब म्याग्नेटको वरिपरि कपर वायर रोटेट हुन्छ त्यहाँबाट EMF प्रोड्युस हुन्छ. इलेक्ट्रोमोटिभ फोर्स भन्छ. The electromotive force that is collected in the form of the electricity. So this is about the dynamo. It's basically used for producing the electricity in the lower limit. So these were the sources of electricity. Now the question time. I'll ask the question. You send me the answer. Let's see how much I have understood. Name something powered by the electricity. Electricity पर चल्ने device को नाम. Absolutely. इलेक्ट्रिसिटीबाट चल्ने वस्तु नाम इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब, फ्यान, मोबाइल फोन, washing machine, refrigerator, etc. Number 2, what is electricity? Can you speak it louder, please? Yes, absolutely. The flow of electrons. Yes, the flow of electrons through a conductor, through a wire, it's called electricity. Give some examples of conductor. Can you give me some examples of conductor? Okay, iron, copper, etc. I know iron, copper, wires, they are the examples of conductor. Next question. Name a material which is an electrical insulator. Insulator, non-conductor example. Yes, the rubber, the rubber, plastic bottle, dry wood, glass, paper, etc. Next one, what are the sources of electricity? Electricity को sources के होता? Yes, the dynamo, generator, water mill, hydropower. यहाँ hydropower से छुट्टी सा. Hydropower भनेको हामी सबैलाई थाहा छ नि हैन? Hydropower, flowing water ले water turbine rotate हुन्छ र water turbine rotate भएपछि it produces the electricity. That's the hydropower. I have already taught you in the class also. So these are some of the sources of electricity. Now let's go on few questions from the book. Yeah, my book pa questions so my book photos here I have. So I shall be doing over here and you shall be doing over there in your book. Yes. So fill in the blanks with the appropriate word. Let me ask you a question. You please answer it. Electricity is the form of energy produced by the flow of. Absolutely, electrons. The correct answer is electrons. Yes. The next one. Smartphones have dot battery. Loudly. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. Rechargeable battery. Rechargeable battery. Number C. Solar panel changes dot into electricity. Solar panel ले केलाई electricity में change गर्छ त? Again, it's correct. The sunlight is the answer. Sunlight. Okay, next question. Hydroelectricity is produced by. Hydroelectricity is produced by. Yes, the generator. Okay, generator. Next question. A group of cells is called. Yes, it's a battery. Here you can see the option, right? Battery. Isn't easy? कति इजी छैन त? ओके यहाँ लेखेको छ अलि देखिने छ यो पावरपोइन्ट को फाइलहरु यहाँ खासै राम्रो लेख्न मिलेको छैन अलिकति I'm so sorry for that. Okay, number 2 right to your first. त्यसको आन्सर पनि तपाईं आफै भन्नुस् हैन. I like the question. Please tell me the answer. Number 8. Hydroelectricity is main source of energy in Nepal. Is it true or false? True. Yes. हाम्रो नेपालमा चाहिँ धेरै इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हाइड्रो पावरबाट बन्छ. Flowing waterबाट बन्छ. Okay, flowing water from the river. Okay, number 2. Number B, the dry cell produces hydroelectricity. होता? Dry cell hydroelectricity produce गर्ने होता? No, it's false. Dry cell त chemical energy लाई electrical energy मा कन्भर्ट गर्ने. Dry cell भनेको थाहा छ तपाईहरुलाई? Yes, it is a battery. Number C, electric cars run on petroleum. Electric cars चाहिँ पेट्रोल युज गरेर रन गर्छ चल्छ नि हो त? Obviously no. Electrical car obviously electricity बाट चल्छ नि हैन र? Number D, dynamo is used in bicycles. Bicycles ma motorcycles, bicycles ma dynamo use हुन्छ रे. Yes or no? Yes, it is true. Number E, solar panels produce smoke and pollutes the air. Solar panel ले smoke produce गर्छ. It pollutes the air. Is it true? No, it's false definitely. Okay, have you done it? Okay, let's go to number 3. A. Which one is the source of electricity? Options are light bulb, radio, dry cell, laptop. Please answer me. Correct answer. Dry cell is the correct answer. Let's go over here. Which device consumes electricity? The options are dry cell, solar panel, or simple cell, or mobile. Electricity consume कसले गर्छ त? कसले electricity use गर्छ त? Yes, absolutely correct. The correct answer is mobile phone. Number C. What produces hydroelectricity? Hydroelectricity के produce गर्छ भन्नुस् त ल? Generator, dry cell, torch line, or water wheel. Hydroelectricity produce गर्ने कहिले हो? Yes, the answer is generator over here. Let me make it clear about this. Generator मा हामीले अघि त पेट्रोल हालेको थियौ अनि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बनेको थियो नि हैन र? But it is not just limited to that. Generator भनेको anything that rotates the turbine, and by rotating the turbine it produces electricity. सो वाटरमा सरी हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिकमा पनि त्यस्तै हुन्छ हाइड्रोइलेक्ट्रिकमा जेनेरेटर हुन्छ त्यो जेनेरेटर वी कल इट एज अ वाटर टर्बाइन व्हाटसएभर त्यो वाटर टर्बाइन फ्लोइङ वाटर कारणले गर्दा इट रोटेट्स एन्ड इट देन प्रोड्युसेस एनर्जी अर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एन्ड द आन्सर इज जनरेटर नाउ नेक्स्ट वान व्हिच वन रन्स अन ब्याट्री ब्याट्रीमा चाहिँ के हो फ्यान हेडलाइट अफ द कार इलेक्ट्रिक कार or solar panel के होला त आन्सर ल भन्नुस् त मलाई yes the correct answer is the electric car चाहिँ battery operated हो नि हैन okay number 8 which device uses dry cell battery use गर्ने device को त again torchlight computer solar panel or heater yes the correct answer is absolutely torchlight now let's go to number 4 did you finish number 3 okay let's proceed to number 4 match the following generator. Okay, the correct answer is generator. Dry cell blows air, rechargeable battery, light into electricity or hydroelectricity. The correct answer would be, please tell me the answer. Okay, yes, absolutely. The correct answer is hydroelectricity. Next one, torchlight. The correct answer is dry cell. Fan, blows air, laptop, rechargeable battery, and solar panel, light into electricity or sunlight into electricity. Okay, now let us forward to number 5. 5 opening garelo is the one word answer question. It's very easy. Which device changes electricity to heat? Electricity like heat ma change गर्ने device. के हो त नाम भन्नुस् न? Absolutely, the name of the device is heater or electrical heater. What did we write? It's correct. Which device changes electricity to light? Electricity like light ma change गर्ने device. Absolutely, the electric bulb is the correct answer. Bulb. Number C. Which device uses electricity to produce sound? Electricity like sound produce money. Can you answer me? Yes, speaker. Okay, number next. Which source of energy produces smoke? Smoke. Yeah, the fossil fuel. Okay, like fuels. Number E. What is group of cells called? Group of cells like के भन्छ हामीले? It's called battery. Cell भनेको एउटा ब्याट्रीलाई सेल भन्ने काम गरिन्छ okay so if there are the group of cell we call it a battery now remaining are the differences between and the answer questions I shall be sending you the photo directly to your devices and you may do from there so did you like the video okay if so then please study more for the exam your exam is very near and I want everyone each of one to study properly and let me know if you have any questions okay thank you so much happy reading